How you doing? My name's Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. On today's show, I'm going to do a nice thick cut ribeye out on the Blackstone with some button mushrooms and a red wine, red vinegar reduction with some asparagus and a nice summer salad. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, my name's Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and that's our ribeye steak, of course. That's about a 1.5 inch to 2 inch ribeye steak that we will use some kosher salt, some fresh cracked black pepper, and some garlic powder. Alright, you want to get both sides and the edges, of course. What I like to do here is, whether I'm working on a cutting board or a piece of paper, is I'll sprinkle some on the side right there, and I'll kind of like dip the edges, right? There you go, of course. And there you go. Next up, I'll take my shallots, give those a quick dice. It's a very simple dish that could be cooked inside or out, of course. I got my button mushrooms that I'm going to leave whole, and I got some tomatoes on the vine. Tomatoes on the vine that I'm going to quarter. I'm just going to use a basic vinegar, oil and vinegar dressing on these tomatoes. Along with some feta cheese and some Parmesan sliced cheese. There you go. And of course my Himalayan pink salt, I do put this on everything, right? And a little oregano, This is a very simple, healthy, semi-healthy summer salad. And there you go. My asparagus, I'm just going to steam cook them about 85-90%, and I'll finish those off on the Blackstone outside. First up, we got our grill nice and hot. We'll put our mushrooms. I'm keeping them whole, keeping them buttoned. Give them a little cover. I'll try to fast forward through most of this part, as I try to keep these videos down in length. From there, I'll hit it with a little red wine. Actually, that was a little red wine vinegar. Which adds a nice flavor with the seasonings and the butter that I'm about to add. And you can basically cook your mushrooms any way you like. This has nothing to do with the recipe. And next up, I'll throw my asparagus down, hit them with a dash of butter, maybe a little seasoning, and I'll throw those under the dome, of course. Would be a little garlic I'm putting on there. And there you go. Right after about 5, 6, 7 minutes, we know those are cooked to our liking. So we will move those aside and get our steak on. Now I'm figuring about 4 minutes on each side on this steak, and at that point I'll get a temperature and adjust from there. And I'll put a little butter underneath that steak, as you could see. Give that a little flavor, help that char. Oh yeah, good time to listen to that sizzle. After about 4 minutes, I'm going to give that a flip, and same thing on the other side. There we go. I'll also stick a cover on it to help that middle get cooked. I can eat it rare, but my wife likes it medium rare, so that's what we're shooting for. Medium rare to medium well. And there you go. That's pretty good right there. Let's get a reading on that. You can see probably got about another 5 minutes. Dab of butter, and we'll put a top on it. Another 4 minutes or so, and I'd say we're done. As you can see, Molly in the upper left. And let's just kind of move that to the side as we build our sauce. First up is our shallots, of course. We want to get them down. Get a little butter on them and a little seasoning on them. This is a simple reduction. Again, could be done inside or out. And of course, we want to listen to these sizzle. And that's a lot of flavor on that grill, right? So when we hit that with the liquid, we're going to get that grill clean. We're going to get all that flavor incorporated into this sauce. I got some fresh cracked black pepper and some of my Himalayan pink salt. As we let those shallots cook. We're probably going to cook this for just about a minute or two, that's all. As we get set up for our sauce. First up will be the red wine. You want to use a dry red wine for this recipe. And there's the and we're going about a quarter cup of red wine. And that's taking on all the flavor that's on that grill. Next up, a couple dashes of red wine vinegar. And just keep working that sauce, right? Keep working that sauce. Next up, we'll get a little beef stock. About an eighth of a cup. Oh yeah. And just keep working that sauce. Just keep adding and tasting, nothing to it. You got a good flavor with all those seasonings and that red wine, that beef stock, that couple dashes of vinegar. A little butter. There you go. Get all those scrapings in there, all those flavors in there, right? And I say we're just about to move everything over and get the plate in this bad boy up. Again, the Blackstone could be used for so many things. You can make a lot of sauces on them. I try to show a lot of out-of-the-box stuff, out of the ordinary stuff. The stuff that I do inside, I just bring it outside and do it outside. Why not experiment, right? Life's too short. Finish it off with a little butter. And you can add a little flour to thicken it up, but I don't believe this sauce needs to be too thick. I think you're really just going for the juices and the flavor. Oh yeah. That's nice. Work it all in there, of course. Yeah, all right, let's get the plate in this bad boy up. We'll let it rest about 5 minutes inside. Slice it up. There you go. And that's a nice red wine reduction right there. Good flavor. We'll put that on the side. We'll get our steak. We'll slice it up. Drizzle that sauce over it, and away we go. Nothing to this recipe, huh? I think we're about a medium rare. Oh, yes. Oh, see that steam coming off that meat? That meat is piping hot. There we go. And of course, as I close this out, you see it all plated up. I'll get some of that sauce on there. I want to thank all my subscribers. All right, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment. Check out my Facebook page or my Instagram page. It'll be down below. And I really appreciate everybody checking it out, right? I hope everybody tries these dishes at home and experiment a little bit. Experiment. Should be fun to cook. And that's it, everyone. Listen, have a good evening and have a good week ahead. And we'll see you soon.